My cousin got everyone out of the house and left me and my mother to possibly die in the fire, so I embarrassed her when she begged to live with us. This took place a year ago but has come to the surface now. My grandmother liked to make tamales and she would make them for days before an event. My mother, myself, my grandmother, my aunt, my cousin, and my cousin's 2 children were at the house. Mom, aunt and grandmother were all making tamales and had been for 3 days straight. For those who don't know, you make tamales by placing a corn mixture onto corn husks along with the filling, then you wrap it all up and boil to cook. That is where the issue began. I'm not sure who did it, but someone grandmother or aunt left towels on the stove which caught fire. I was in the bathroom having a shower, Mom was on the couch having a nap. From what I was told, my cousin and aunt were at the kitchen table, 10 feet from the stove, and grandmother was in her bedroom with the kids. I was getting out of the shower when I started to smell something terrible. My eyes were stinging and I could hear my mom talking but it was muffled. She banged on the door, told me to stay put and that she was opening the windows and door to let out the smoke. She ran outside and found everyone else standing in the driveway. She went outside to talk to everyone. She was angry because she had been running through the house looking for everyone in the smoke, and was told that cousin had smelled the smoke and got everyone out. Everyone except me, and my mother. Relevant details: 1. They had to walk past Mom 3x to get everyone out. 2. No one turned off the stove or even attempted to put out the fire. 3. They didn't open any of the doors to let the smoke out. 4. They didn't tell either of us that there was a fire leaving us in the house to possibly succumb to smoke. 5. They hadn't bothered to call the fire department, so apparently they were just expecting the fire to burn itself out or something while they stood outside. It took 4 hours to get all the fumes and smoke out and for us to stop having our eyes burn whenever we went back inside. All of this is to get to the point that my grandmother died recently and left the house to my mother. My cousin has recently gotten divorced and was under the impression we would not be moving into the house. When we told her we would, she asked if she could live with us and we told her, in front of other family members, no, because we didn't trust her not to. 1. Said another fire. She's caused at least 3 in her lifetime because she doesn't know how to deal with grease fires. And 2. To be helpful in an emergency. I told her she had failed on a basic level to react to an emergency and I didn't want to live with someone who might burn the house down while I was at the grocery store simply because she doesn't know how to perform basic fire prevention. So I need to know, am I the a-hole for embarrassing my cousin and for denying her a place to live?